Welcome to the Joshua World Talk Show. All right, I'm back here with Gangan, Dorothy Reed, and we got a few things we're going to talk about today. And this episode is all about Danny's life. That was my husband and her son. And so, what can you tell me about Danny? When was he born?
Danny was born July 29th, 1949 in Lebanon, Tennessee.
Do you remember the time? What time of day it was?
I think it was 9 o'clock.
Okay.
In the morning,
yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So, what else would you like to know? Dr. Hill was his doctor.
Oh, that's cool.
I like Dr. Reed Hill. His first name was Reed also.
Reed Hill. Oh, wow.
Dr. Reed Hill.
Yeah. Well, how was Danny when he was a baby?
When he was a baby, he was a quiet child. He would point for everything he wanted and go this way. And I knew what every point meant.
You did? Yeah.
So I didn't do him no favor by doing what he wanted to do. I should have made him talk, but I didn't.
Yeah, tell me what you want. Yeah.
I waited on him, and he got, and his daddy was the same thing. We was at the table. He'd want something more, we'd point. Yeah.
I remember that.
So he got it honest.
Yeah.
So anyway, he was a mama's boy. He didn't want to leave me for nothing. And so he was quiet. He hardly ever cried. And but he would never give me no problem even growing up. He was very, he obeyed the rules, let's say.
Yeah.
But one time he was crawling on the floor. And he saw a bug crawling. So here went them little fingers just like that. I watched it. He snatched that bug up, put it in his mouth, and then went gagging and spitting. You know, that's the only fast thing he ever done in his life.
That sounds about like it.
He got that bug in between them little fingers.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So that's when he was crawling though, right?
Yeah, he wasn't walking. Yeah, he was just crawling.
What did he get into when he started walking?
Well, he was still crawling. Ernest he had started his job at DuPont, so he didn't have a vacation. So he put me and the boys on a train to Iowa to see my mother. So we went to the farm, and going up there, I had to hold him. We stayed a month. Coming back, he was walking.
Oh, wow.
He run up and down that train. He was harder to handle then than he was when he was crawling.
He suddenly got fast, huh?
He got fast. Yeah, didn't get away from
He
him.
must have been storing up that energy, huh?
Full of fun. Always full of fun. Danny always liked to play games, and he loved fun.
Yeah.
And but that was interesting how quick he learned to walk while he's up on the farm.
Yeah. What were the schools that he went to growing up?
Well, grade school he went to, I wish you hadn't asked me.
You have an excellent memory, but sometimes it's really short. Yes.
It's on West Main over here.
McLean?
Thank you.
McLean, yes.
McLean School. He went there to the 6th grade. Then he went to junior high over on behind where the jail is now. That was junior high.
Oh boy.
He went over there for 3 years. Then he went to high school.
That's
Lebanon High.
That was downtown, wasn't it? Near the railroad tracks. Was that the one he went to? That.
Oh yeah.
Now what is it? What is that building now?
A Cumberland's usually.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
They're used it for their football accent. They're using the field. I don't know whether they used the school or not, but they built a new school.
It's beautiful
too. He didn't get to go to the new school, but he went over there for high school.
Yeah. He told me one time, and I know you don't remember this, but he went out for tennis or something.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, but he told me that when he got to the class or the practice, it was all girls.
Oh.
And I guess he still played. I'm guessing it was probably an elective or something that he took.
That's the first I heard of that.
Yeah. But it was all girls. And, he just went with the flow and he played, But that was about the only time he played tennis. And of course, Tori went on to play tennis, and I played tennis in high school. So it kind of ran in the family a little bit.
Kind of run the family.
Yeah,
didn't it?
yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I know he went out for football one time.
Mm-hmm.
And he come home, he says, Mama, they told me to hit them hard. He said, now, that hurts. And he didn't want to hurt nobody. I said, well, honey, I think you better quit that. So he did.
Yeah.
That was the end of his football career.
Yeah. Big football career, yeah.
Oh, they left him on the bench all the time.
Talk about that.
Yeah, they did.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
When he was playing football, though, what was going on?
Oh, I don't know about football. He quit that before he got started.
Yeah.
But baseball,
Oh, baseball, yeah.
they left him on the bench all the time and for no reason. And so Ernest got upset and man, we just quit because that was no sense to go. She only gonna get to play once in a while. Yeah. So his sports career didn't pan out too good.
But he loved sports, though. I mean,
Yes,
he
he
loved
did.
to watch it.
He loved backyard sports.
Yeah.
Oh, he was competitive. Oh my goodness, yes. Him
Well-
and Eric used to have it going around and around.
Yeah.
See who could beat the other one. Yeah.
Yeah. What did he, when he was growing up, what did he do in life as far as when he, after he graduated from high school, what did he do after that?
Well, he was working at Kroger.
Uh-huh.
Then he went to Middle Tennessee,
Mm-hmm.
and he did 3 years over there and graduated. Then he went to Memphis to Mid-America.
I know before that he went to Columbia Bible College, didn't he? In Columbia?
Oh,
It was just a semester.
Yeah, he went to Bible college over in South Carolina.
Yeah, Columbia.
Yeah, he was helping me at the gift shop at that time. And he kept saying he was going, and some guy come in and made fun of him. I don't know who the guy was. But he said, yeah, you're not going. He said, yeah, I'm going. Well, at the last minute, they had an opening, he got to go.
Oh, cool.
And so that guy had to eat his words.
Yeah.
Because Daddy kept telling him he was going. So Daddy knew he was going.
Yeah.
I believe that was Bertha Smith's Bible college, wasn't it?
No, he went to Bertha Smith's.
Yeah.
Wasn't that in like Alabama or Mississippi or something?
No, she was over there in Carolina.
Over there in
somewhere.
Carolinas? Okay. Yeah, he spent some time with her. That
Oh, I
meant
know.
so
She
much.
loved him.
Oh, that meant so much to him.
Yeah, she loved him. And
Yeah.
she did, I don't think, made over many people, but she did him. So he
Really,
enjoyed that very much.
he would talk about her a lot. It was very a humbling experience for him to be around her, and he was grateful for the opportunity that he got to spend
She
time
was
with
a
her.
great missionary. Yeah.
Amazing lady. How was Danny? Switching gears. How was he with everyone?
Very quiet.
Very quiet.
Danny most of the time didn't speak unless he was spoken to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I know what made him so quiet, because I never was a quiet child.
Damn it.
And Ernest's daddy wasn't a quiet child. I don't know where he got it. But he was quiet. And if you spoke to him, he had plenty to say.
Yeah.
But before he ever went to Bertha Smith or any of that, we had Bible meetings after on Sunday nights at church for, I guess a year or two. We went into different homes, and he would lead a Bible study. I met Miss Irene Evans used to, she loved him. And she had him over every chance she could because somebody else wanted him too. So she took her turn, and we'd have refreshments, and it'd be 10:30 before we'd leave there. But we had such a good time. Yeah.
He loved, talking about, the Bible and the Lord and
he knew a lot of history. Now, he read a lot of things, and he remembered it. Now, I could read it, and maybe forget it tomorrow.
He remembered it.
Yeah. That's where Josh gets his memory.
I would imagine. Yeah.
I tell you. Okay.
But he about the part where he didn't talk much. He did a lot of listening. He would listen, and he would try to not say things, unless there was going to be a point to it.
Yeah.
He chose his words. He didn't just talk off the top of his head. He had a great filter, and sometimes he would get in a talkative mood, and that filter would kind of come off, and it was quite an experience to hear him talk. But he loved teaching the Bible. He loved preaching. All those things, and all the years that he spent studying the Word. It's not that he would admit that he knew it all, but he never admitted that.
Yeah.
But if you had a question for him, he
had an answer.
If he didn't have the answer, he would look for it. He would find it. He would study, and he would go over things and translations and things like that and commentaries. But he'd look at the verse, and he'd look at the question, and he'd give good answers. I mean, really good answers. Any other memories about him that you can think of?
Yes, we had a big tree out in the backyard. And he was under that shade tree. Billy was off with the boys, and Danny was under that shade tree playing with his little men.
Army men, yeah.
His little army men, and I always thought he'd be a chaplain in the army. I really did.
He pursued that one time. He looked at that one time.
I really thought that was his calling, because he loved them men, and he played, never bothered nobody.
Yeah.
But he could play by himself and had the best time.
Yeah.
And I would watch him, and he'd just play and play. But as he got older, he would get out and play with the rest of them. So, but not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
He was kind of a loner. I mean, he had 3 really good friends in his lifetime. It was
Mike Trusty. Danny Defendall.
Jim Defendall. And
what was the other one? I can't.
Yeah, he used to work at Kroger as a manager. Shoot.
Yeah. Well, they came to the funeral.
Yeah, they came to visitation.
Yeah.
That was the saddest looking 3 boys I ever saw in my life. I looked around as they were viewing him, and the looks on their faces like, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. Well, I can't think of the other boys' name right now. So.
What was Defendall's first name?
Jim
Defendall. Mike Trusty. Now, Mike Trusty would always send us Christmas cards.
Oh, he loved him.
Yeah.
He loved him. And he come over when he passed and was telling me and Helen about some things that Danny did. It was hilarious. And no wonder they were crazy about him. He done some really dumb things, but they were funny.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
But, well, it's always good reminiscing, isn't it? How was everyone around him?
Oh, they were happy. Yeah, they were okay.
Yeah.
We'll sit and listen to some of his tales and laugh. Yeah.
Yeah. I remember him telling me stories, especially when we first started dating and stuff, and I love to hear him tell stories.
It's funny.
It was fun. Yeah, he's good. He's a good storyteller. Good one. Anyway, anything more?
Think of more. Think of more.
Oh,
That boy at Kroger was Mike Vaughn.
Mike Vaughn?
Was it Mike?
No, Mike Vaughn was at church.
It was a Vaughn.
Okay.
Up at Kroger. His other
Okay.
friend.
All right. So, I could probably look at the guest book and get their names. They're probably all in a row. Yeah. But
But you can't put it in after.
can't put it in after the fact, unless he does a little captioning underneath. Yeah. My favorite memory of listening to was that you saw me.
You said, oh, that was a cat in the shower. That was hilarious.
You saw me.
We saw him hollering from the bedroom. You saw me, or bathroom. And he was in the shower, and the cat went in the bathroom and sitting there looking at him. And he peeked at her and said, you saw me.
He was a very private person.
I know.
He was very private.
That was so funny. That was so funny.
Oh, I'll tell you what. You
But I
know,
remember one time we went camping, and up in the mountains, and we was by a creek, and there was a swing out over the water. That water was cold, and now we don't know where to take showers, so they all got on that swing and swung out and fell in the water. He said that was the coldest one. But Benny and him all did it, and their daddy did it, they all did it.
Yeah.
And but that it was deep, and they had to swim back to the
Yeah.
shore. I never did do it. I was chicken.
You wouldn't find me doing it. Yeah.
No, but those are good memories camping.
You guys went camping a lot, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah. And he always went. Yeah.
What were some of the campsites you went to? I know you went to, did you go to Fall Creek Falls and
Yeah.
where else?
Up in Cades Cove. Also, there's 2 or 3 campgrounds around Cades Cove. We went to all of them. And we went to up at Crossville. What's that state park up there? We went up there a couple times. We went a lot.
Yeah.
We went about 3 times a year. Memorial Day, 4th of July, and Labor Day.
Labor Day. All 3 of those, the summertime
Yeah.
kind of
We
vacation
tried to
months.
go to all 3 of them. So.
My family wasn't a camping family. Our idea, or our summer vacations, a lot of time were spent either out in Michigan, in Grand Haven, right on Lake Michigan, and that was at a conference grounds. Mom and Dad were working, or we would go to the cabin in Connecticut. It'll always be the cabin, but the cabin was always my favorite place of all to go.
You never did know you was going to live there someday.
No, never did. No electricity, no running water,
I know.
5 rooms and a path. I mean, that was, but I learned to swim at the cabin in the river. And it was a brackish water river. It was part fresh, part salt. And, when the tide was high, we'd just have a ball. Swimming in the river. Didn't know that there were things like crabs and eels and stuff like that.
You didn't worry about
Didn't
stuff
worry
like
about
that.
it. I hated the feel of the mud though. Oh, the bottom
Yeah,
surface.
I don't like that.
Yeah, but I think I'm so glad that you finally got the chance to go up there
Oh,
to see what I was talking about,
that
because
was, yeah.
it was just like camping.
I know.
And we would go to the beach. And that's where we got our showers.
But it was a nice cabin.
Yeah, it was. When we were there, though, of course, it wasn't insulated until we moved there, and Daddy, winterized the cabin. But no air conditioning.
I bet it was a little cold when you first went there.
Yeah, but
What did you have for heat?
the fireplace. Just a fireplace. But we would go in the summertime, so it wasn't. There was no real. There were little chilly nights, but you just bundle up under the blankets and go to sleep.
People don't thought nothing about that.
Yeah.
Now they have to have everything so luxurious.
Oh yes. That's what we want. We want to be comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. But some of my best memories, though, I'm glad Danny got to go. And spend time there, and Tori got to spend time there. Josh has only been there since it's been, left to.
Yeah, Tori went when she was little.
Yeah, I got lots of good pictures of her there, and Josh only went that one time with when Daddy went. Yep.
When I went, I guess.
Mhm. That's right. Yeah.
We shared that together.
Oh, he loved being in Josh's videos.
Yeah, he did.
He would go out of his way to, be part of that. And, because I think he knew how much it meant to Josh, And he loved Josh. He was, how many characters did he play? He was Jones in The Pickle Pig. Let's see, who else was he?
He got into that pickle pig.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let's all find the pickle pig. And what other characters was he? Cat Jones. What was he in John Questo? He wasn't anything? Oh, what about the Amy's Shop mystery thing? Wasn't he part of that too? He was in the store. Oh, he was a detective. You don't remember his name? He was a detective when we had the little store set up in here. But he was Jones. Jones in the pickle. What was he in the time machine?
Oh, he got into that. I didn't. I backed up on that one. I didn't know what y'all were doing.
What was his name in that?
Yeah, he liked the time machine.
Yeah. Oh, he was Jeffrey in the time machine.
Granny's time machine.
Granny's time machine. Yes. Granny's time machine. Yeah. Yeah. It's all about Gin Gin. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Oh, it's out there, Gan. He played as Tyler Woods in Amy's Shop Mystery. Yeah.
Oh, that's where you're looking for someone. What was it he lost? Somebody stole something.
Somebody stole something from your shop.
Oh, okay.
No, your shop.
My shop, excuse me.
Yeah.
A shop. Yeah. Yep. And he played as Michael in the Crazy Trip. Remember all the hours we spent back there in those 4 chairs on the Crazy Trip?
Oh,
That's fun. I was driving one night most of the time. Or did I sit in the back some? But, oh, that was fun. The Crazy Trip. Amy's Shop Mystery, when he played his role in that was his last role in any of the productions that we did in the Amy Shop Mystery. That was last time, until he passed. Until his voice started weakening and changing. I'll never forget, we'd watch The Tonight Show. Remember his holler? And we'd watch Jimmy Fallon, we'd watch The Tonight Show, and then after the thank you notes was over with, we'd turn it off, and then we'd do our own, wouldn't we? We did our own Tonight Show, and then to end it, Josh would always say, do opera, and he'd go, ah!
oh, he can do it.
He can do it too. But he played right along. He was such a good sport, and he loved every minute of it. Well, thanks, Gin, and thank you all for watching. This is the we'll say so long and farewell for now, and we'll see you on the next time around.
Bye.